Imagine your fiancée dies and her relatives are insisting that you must get married to her corpse or else you'll be in trouble. What would you do? Hard, right? Well, this is a story about a guy. Let's call him Justin for the sake of the story. Justin is a 32-year-old guy in a relationship with his fiancée, Izine. They were both from the East. These two loved each other so much that they are practically inseparable. They always sing together. In fact, they had to move in together, start living together as husband and wife. People around them thought they were married, but they were not married, which made Justin's sibling always ask him when he would get married to Izine, because Izine is a very good girl, has a very good character, very decent and all. She's everything a good woman should be. But Justin will always give them excuses. Oh, they should not worry. Very soon he will make things official that he will get married to Izine very soon. Izine, on the other hand, too, has been on Justin's neck for marriage. Justin will always tell her there's no need to rush. In fact, Izine was beginning to look desperate for marriage. Not even when her parents were on her neck and had given her ultimatum on when to bring home a husband. But she couldn't understand why Justin would not want to pop the big question. Because they've been in a relationship for 6 years. What exactly is stopping him from popping the question? They even live together. What exactly is it? Justin's family too, on the other hand, were like, okay, could there be a secret Justin knew about Izine that is stopping him from getting married to Izine? Because they can't just seem to fathom why Justin isn't doing the needful. Meanwhile, they live together. I know you might be wondering, oh, maybe, okay, it might be money, maybe he's trying to work so as to save up money so they could get married. But Justin is from a well-to-do family. In fact, he has a high-paying job, a nice car, a nice apartment where he lived in with Izine. And Izine too has a good job, so money is definitely not the problem here. Nobody knew why Justin isn't making that relationship official. Now, one day, Izine found out she was pregnant. She was so happy. Oh, she's going to be a mother. But then she thought about it. What's there to be happy about? How on earth is she going to give birth to a child out of wedlock? Considering the kind of family where she comes from, her father is a high Igbo traditionalist chief who holds custom and tradition in high esteem. Oh, no, 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 no. She can't afford to do that. While she was thinking about that and confused, Justin came back from work and met her brooding. Justin was like, hi babe, he didn't even notice I came in. What happened? What are you thinking about? Isn't it broke the pregnancy news? And Justin was so excited. Oh, he's going to be a father. They're having a baby. But he noticed that Izine was not as happy as he was. What exactly is happening? Or could it be that Izine does not want to have a baby with him? He asked Izine, why are you not excited as I am? What exactly is wrong? Izine answered out of anger, why would I be happy? You're not ready for marriage, for crying out loud. So what should I be happy about? And you know the kind of family I am from. You know my father. I can't give birth to this child out of wedlock. You know they've been on my neck asking me when we're going to get married. And you, on the other hand, you're not ready. And just so you know, according to our custom and tradition, if you don't pay my bride price before I give birth to this child automatically becomes that of my father. You can't have any right or claim over this child. Justin laughed it off. Says who? Don't worry, don't bother yourself. There's no need to rush. Why not let's just wait till the baby is born and then we'll just do everything together, 2-in-1 celebration. We'll just make it official then. Again, there you go again. Isn't was growing impatient. What exactly is going on? Why is it that always this is what you keep saying whenever they talk about marriage rights between us? Is there something you're hiding from me? Have I done anything wrong? Or is there another woman somewhere? Or you're having an affair? You just wanted to waste my time and all? Or just laugh it off? Why are you being childish? No, you know that's not it. Don't worry. Let's wait after the child is born. The news got to Justin's siblings and they were very happy. Now that their brother is finally going to be a father, maybe that will make him do the needful. Finally he's going to get married to Izine now that Izine is pregnant. But to their greatest shock and surprise, he still maintained the status quo. He said they should wait till after the baby is born. This is getting out of hand though, because what exactly is the problem? Why is he not ready to get married to Izine? There's definitely something else. They moved on. Months passed. Izine delivered a bouncy baby boy. It was an exciting moment. Oh, baby is finally here and all. But instead of Izini to carry her newborn child, she never woke up. Izini died. Justin's world came crumbling down. He was shattered and broken. Oh, he just lost his soulmate, the love of his life. How is he going to cope without the love of his life? How is he going to take care of this child all alone, all by himself, without Izini by his side? He was so confused and shattered. But he needed to travel to Izini's village to break the news about Izini's death to her parents. On getting to the village, Izini's parents learned about the news and they were all sad. It was a very sad news. But then the family elders came together and told him that now that it has come to this, since their daughter gave birth to a child for him and he never paid her bride price before she passed, what he will have to do is to come back to the village with her remains and get married to her corpse, or else he will have to face a dire consequences. What? Why on earth will they even ask him to get married to a corpse when it's not as if he's the one who killed his enemy? No, it's unheard of. In this age and time, in this 21st century, who does that? How will a living person get married to a corpse? Why would they even ask him to do that? He can never and he will never do that. That is not ready to do that though. They should just look for something else. If it's to pay money, he will pay money. Whatever they ask of him, he will do it. But to get married to a corpse, he would never do that. Over his dead body, will he do that? He stormed out of the house and started walking away. One of the family elders ran after him and told him, "Well, it's not about you. You don't even have a say in this. You don't have a choice. Whether you like it or not, you have 7 days to come back to the village and get married to Izini's corpse, or else you face the consequences." There's nothing will happen. He got angry and then he left for the city. He went about his business. By this time, his newborn child was being taken care of by his younger sister. Justin was a shadow of himself. He's lagging behind in the place of work. One morning, while he was preparing to go to office, all of a sudden, his car ignited by itself and he started driving towards the gate. He was so scared. He had never seen something like this. His car keys are still in his hands. How is it possible that the car will just ignite by itself and start driving by itself? It's not even a self-driving car. What exactly is going on? He ran inside. While he ran inside the house, a strange breeze started blowing. All the portraits of him and that of Izini on the wall started falling on the floor. Things started clashing together. Everyone became scattered. And then he heard a voice. The voice said, "You have 3 more days to come to the village and do the needful. Come and get married to Izini's corpse, or else you'll be in deep trouble." He ran out of the house. He went to take commercial bus. At least people will be in the bus because he was really, really running late for office. His boss had been on his neck complaining of how he's been lagging behind in the office. So while they were in the bus, they were going, all of a sudden, the bus started to somersault. After a while, the bus landed on a heap of sand. People were panicking. People started shouting. They were able to come out of the bus without being injured. Justin sat by the roadside, shattered, dumbfounded, and very frightened. What just happened? He had never experienced this kind of strange encounter in his life. Just then, he heard his voice again. But this time, the voice was so loud and clear. "Justin, you've not seen anything. You have 3 more days to come to the village and get married to Izini's corpse, or else you see the real trouble." Justin ran to the hospital to get Izini's remains and then he traveled to the village. When he arrived at Izini's village, he told the elders he was ready. He was panicking and fidgety. The village chief and elders told him he had not seen anything, that if he had disobeyed them and not come as they had instructed him, he would have seen Kese, the father of Kasa. Funny but not funny. Necessary rites and arrangements were made, and then he was made to wear the same traditional attire as Izini's corpse in the coffin. And that was how he said his marriage vow to Izini, and he got married to Izini's corpse. News spread all over the village how a living man got married to a corpse because of his stubbornness and all. In fact, it spread to the city. Justin was a shadow of himself. He was looking unkempt, looking all tattered because he never bargained for this. He had flashback of how his families were warning him, how Izini was always requesting he pay her bride price before her passing. So he started to cry. If only he had listened to them and paid Izini's bride price, he wouldn't have landed himself in trouble. But his stubbornness got him where he was. The family elders came to him, telling him that as part of the last rite, and the last part was for him to sleep on the same bed as Izini's corpse till the next morning, all alone in the same room. Ha! Again, it wasn't enough that they asked him to come and get married to a corpse. Now they're asking him to sleep all alone in the same room with her dead body till the next morning. No, there's no way he's doing that. He refused and told them blatantly he's not gonna do it. They told him again, it's not up to you. This is the last part of the marriage, right? And you have to do it to appease Ezinne's spirit, to make her rest in peace. Or else all the things you have done from the beginning will be in vain. So you have to do it. Ha. Okay. He had no choice. He's in it already. He had started already. And that was how they slept on the same bed in the same room with Ezinne's body. That night was the longest night of his entire life. He wished he had listened to his siblings. He wished he had listened to Ezinne. But the deed has been done. The next morning, he quickly jumped out of the bed because, to his greatest shock, rather than waking up to Ezinne's body beside him, he woke up to a large sack of money. Ha! Again, this trouble just seems to keep expanding. It's as if it's always from fire pan to fire, from one problem to another. Where is Ezinne's body? Where is the body that was beside him the last night? Why is there a sack of money on the bed? He ran out of the room, and that was the last that was heard of Justin. Nobody saw him again, nobody heard of him till today. What are some of the weird custom and tradition that you've heard or seen that you just feel, no, 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 this is barbaric, this is too weird, it shouldn't have happened? Because even me, I'm still thinking, why will a living man be asked to get married to a corpse? Wow, that's barbaric. Do you mind sharing with us some of the weird custom and tradition you've seen or you've witnessed that are so weird?